lovely Sagittarius. If you want your own personal reading or if you need spiritual life coaching for personal development growth, you can email me and my email will be in the description box. So let's see what's going on in your energy. Let's see what is going on. Sagittarius, you have somebody watching you. You have somebody who wants to take care of you. You have someone who finds you to be like flawless, you know. Now, there's two things with this person. It can either be someone who is watching you from a distance, or this can be someone who you are currently dating or seeing, all right? So just know that you are in the process of letting go of a lot. And this is probably why this person either A, hasn't come forward to you and is just watching you from a distance, or it could be hard for you to open up to new love because you're still in the process of letting go. Like letting go of what you hoped would come into fruition, letting go of people who could have broke your heart. You're just letting go of a lot. I just feel like you're letting go of an old identity that you used to be attached to, or old stories that you used to be attached to. And I don't think it's easy. Like even the way that this person is letting go, it's like you have come to the revelation of many, many things. A lot of things have come into the light for you. And if you were emotionally attached to certain people or a certain person, it's like, you know that you have to let go. Like, you know it, even if you are still in the process, because I feel like letting go is a process, right? They have the 4 or 5 stages of grief. And I feel like when you mourn the loss of friends that you used to be around, when you mourn the loss of a lover that you used to be around, I feel like there's a lot of grief that comes with it. There's a lot of loss and pain. That's another thing too. You could be letting go of pain that you've been carrying in your heart in order to make room. Some of you are making room for marriage. All right. Some of you could be married already, and in order for your marriage to expand the way that you want it to, in order for you to open up to greater love or accept the love that your husband or wife is giving you, you have to let go of the old stories that hurt you. You know, like sometimes people can be so consumed with the wrong things or the pain that they can't even see what's in front of them. And I feel like that's the process that you're going through right now. Like, you know, like this person is resolving conflict. Your dream state is even activated. Like your dream state. You could have tried your best to heal someone. You could have played the position of a healer in someone's life. You could have been in a situation where you were trying to get someone's heart to open up towards you, and it didn't work out that way because whoever you were attached to was just too broken. They were too broken to see the love that you were offering. They were too broken to feel that they were deserving of the love that you were offering, which could have caused you pain. So you are letting go. Like finally you're letting go. And when it shows the garden, when you decide to let go, or some of you who already let go, you're going to see so many doors that open up to you. Like so many doors, like doors in finances. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of courage for you to let go. You know, like it's going to take a lot of courage for you to let go of some of you just felt rejected. You just felt left out in the cold. You felt like your love was rejected, you know? And that could have made you create a story about your own self. When the truth is, this person just was in a place where they didn't feel lovable. So this is going to show you, you know, it's going to be time for you to reparent yourself. And reparent yourself is to take care of yourself. Be careful of what you're saying to yourself while you're going through your healing process. I feel like that can be the hardest part because if you've been taking care of other people for so long, sometimes when the table turns and it's time for you to take care of yourself, you don't know what to do. You don't know where to begin, but you can begin by showing yourself more compassion. You can begin by talking to yourself with love instead of being hard on yourself and tearing your own self down and making it even more hurt. But you're not going to stay in this place for long because it shows wild. Like, you're going to want to escape your own pain. It shows you alchemizing it. You know, next time Spirit is saying, say what you mean. I feel like this is a message that come up for Sagittarius a lot. You know, like say what you really, really mean deep down inside. If you really want commitment with someone, tell them. But yeah, it shows like you're healing. And that the new dating options that are coming towards you are going to be like really healing connections for you. Because if you were in a connection, especially when it comes to like narcissistic abuse, they have this thing where narcissists don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't, if you trying to throw the truth in their face, they don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They most likely will shut down. And then to protect the connection, you may notice yourself starting to shrink and shut down as well. So your voice is almost like taken away from you. If you're like in abusive, like non-reciprocal relationships, you notice that your voice is taken away. All right. And if you even want me to go a little bit deeper about the person who could have hurt you, we can step into their heart real quick. Some of you may have a lover or like a family member or somebody who's in the hospital that you're gonna go visit. You can have a loved one in the hospital. But I see you slowly stepping into self-love. Like, I see a vision of somebody who's finally gonna treat themselves and go get a nice pedicure, and well, I see you getting your car washed and like slowly taking care of your own self. I see some of you taking yourself out on like a coffee date, whether you sit down in like a small cafe and sit down and just drink coffee and just write about life. Some of you are going to get into writing. Some of you can be journaling. Some of you can like write poems in order for you to ease the pain in your heart. There's something very artistic that you have an ability. It could do with writing, but let's get into the person who you could feel hurt by. Let's see what's up with them. Even with the candle and love, some of you could have bought candles and hoped that you could, like, you know, in a sense, do like magic or rituals on this person to heal them. Because I see a candle and love, and that stood out to me for some reason. Let me show you. Like right here, you're going to see a candle and it says love. So some of you could have possibly even tried to light candles for this person. You were really trying to like heal them, and they see you as a person that has a huge heart. That's how they see you. They see you as very, very tenderhearted and patient. Like, they seen you. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, they were just, it shows they had addictions or fear of commitment. All right. So they seen, like, some of you, if you were offering this person commitment, or if deep down inside, this is what you truly want is commitment. You could have been with a Taurus. You could have been with a Capricorn. You could have been with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. But when it comes to this person, they seen what you were trying to offer. They were just fearful. Like, they were really trapped in their head. They just felt very, very fearful. And they would try to like overly focus on work so that they wouldn't have to think about it. And every time you would communicate your feelings to this person, they would get very, very defensive. See what I mean? Every time you would speak your truth to this person or tell them how you feel or how their actions is actually affecting you, this person would like be defensive. Some of them may even like curse or go off on you every time you opened up to speak your truth. And that's exactly what I mean about suppressing your truth. Now you could have suppressed your voice because this person made it seem as if, oh, you're just causing drama. Oh, you're just causing conflict. Oh, you always want to argue. And you're not starting an argument. Like, you asking what's going on in this connection is actually ideal. But somebody who is not ready will be defensive. So they were on the defense with you. They would blame you, Sagittarius. And what you didn't know is deep down inside, this person really had a lot of love for you. That's what you don't know. Sometimes they would withhold communication from you. Sometimes they would tell you half truths, you know. This person had a lot of love for you. They could have even been spying on you, which is weird. You know, some of them too, they could have had a lover that hurt them and they needed to overcome the pain of their lover. And it's like, while they were working on karma and conflict in the background, they could have still been trying to keep an eye on you to make sure that, or see if you moved on. Let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you something real quick. Don't feed into lowering your standards. Don't feed into lowering what it is that you truly want because somebody is making you feel bad for wanting something real. Don't let somebody make you feel insecure or feel like you have to lower what you really expect out of love because they can't offer it. All right? Like, be careful of that, you know? Like, you can slowly, when you don't know any better, you can slowly see yourself starting to like fall in the identity of the other person because, you know, you want to be on your best behavior. You don't want to rock the boat. So you notice yourself slowly starting to do what they want you to do in order to gain the person's approval. And it's really manipulative. And it's so subtle that you won't even notice it until you're finally broken. So if any of you are going through this right now where you feel like, oh, they're hurting, I'm just going to give them an opportunity till they really want to open up, or, oh, I'm just going to give them an opportunity and wait to see if they really are going to offer me commitment. It's just that they're broken. Don't make excuses for this person. Like, don't fall victim to their narrative. Stay in your standard of what you want, because that's the only way that you're going to get it. All right. So yeah, this person was emotionally distant because they were hurt by something else that had nothing to do with you. And for some of them, they may try to come back in your life and get a new beginning with you. It shows justice. You could have also been with a Libra or Gemini, but they could try to come back and get a new beginning with you. And I always say free will. And the truth is, you want to know, like, when they come back, well, what are they offering? Because some people will come back and they'll put you back into the same exact cycle. You want to be careful with that. See, it shows like you did release them. So you could have released the person, but you could still just be holding on to the pain. You know, it's like it's stressing you out. For some of you, it's stressing you out. And it could just be stressing you out of what you put up with, stressing you out of how this person really treated you. You know, so when it shows clarity, it's like some of you may feel like, damn, the reason why it hurts so much is because they could have given you the silent treatment. It could hurt so much because you never got the closure or clarity that you really needed. And it's almost like when you have to heal on your own without the person like speaking to you. To me, I feel like it takes a little bit longer. When you have to give yourself your own closure, it takes a little bit longer. But yeah. This person has been pretending. They have been wearing a false mask. They left you in confusion. And you guys really, really had a lot of chemistry. But you could have got bored with this person. This person made you feel more empty. They made you feel so empty, so bored, because everything was on them. Everything is about what they had to offer when they were ready. Everything was about them. And that's the only thing about dealing with somebody that is broken, is that the truth is they don't have the capacity to love you. And that is the honest truth. They don't have the love to give to you because they're so closed off. So trying to love somebody that has a broken heart or is emotionally unavailable, it's like trying to get through to a brick wall. Like, there's no substance there. There's like nothing. So here we go again with the love spell. Some of you could have tried to use love spells. Some of you could have tried to find a way to manifest them to come back around and to open up to you. And some of you could have tried to fall back and give it time and hope that they will come back around, you know. This could be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, who you could have been trying to manifest back, but it's like this person could be a liar. All right. Once you can resist the temptation of entertaining emotionally unavailable people, you know that the universe will like work with you in order for you to attract more people who are available. You can break the cycle if you want to. Let's see if any of you have new love coming in. But right now, Spirit wants you to like clear your energy and take care of yourself. And I did say that, like reparenting yourself, taking care of yourself, getting yourself to a place where you know that you are worthy and valuable to receive something better. Because only then can you receive something better. If you're still hurt from the other person and you try to go out and date with the same pain in your heart, 9 times out of 10, you're going to attract somebody who's just as broken. But yeah, like this person has addictions and it was just one-sided. And that's why it depleted you so bad. And for some of you, there could have been a third-party interference. There could have been a third-party interference. And you could have been friends with benefits. When it says friendship, it could have been friends with benefits and you wanted it to go to the next stage. And it's time for you to like forgive them. Open up to them and tell them how they could have hurt you if they come back around. All right. I hear like, I'm the problem. The person could have tried to make it seem like you were the problem. That's crazy. Let me see. Do you have new love coming in at all? Like what is coming in for you when it comes to love? Do you have new love at all? When it shows the 8 of Cups, it's like you walking away. You walking away and waiting. You walking away from something that was emotionally depleting. And you releasing this person from your energy and waiting. And you do have a new beginning in love. The Fool is always a brand new beginning. You know? You have somebody that you're going to meet that is way more like woke. Somebody who's way more woke. Somebody who's way more in touch with their emotions. Somebody who could be very, very attractive. Somebody who gets a lot of attention or will give you a lot of attention. Somebody who's very, very passionate. And when it shows the King of Wands, this King of Wands could be very, very fiery, very, very fast in actions. They can be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or what's the other fire sign? Sagittarius. Oh, Aries. They seem very outgoing and fun. Yeah, you do have a new offer of love. But if any of you are still in the waiting cycle, you're in the waiting cycle because you have to purge pain from your heart so that you don't attract in the same exact thing. So you do have a new lover coming in. Let me see what else. Let me see what else is coming in for you, Sagittarius. Some of you, you're going to get benefits. Like if you need insurance, you're going to get insurance. And it's time for you to budget yourself when it comes to your finances. Budget your spending. Be careful of overspending. Some of you, it says job lost. Some of you can leave a job and then it shows negotiations. So you're going to go from, some of you, not all of you, some of you are going to go from leaving a job and then negotiating to getting a new position which will give you money in order to pay off your debt, if you have any debt. Some of you are going to be really in love with food. I think some of you want to be a chef. There's something to do with you and food. Like you can cook really good, or you could be considering being like a chef of a restaurant, or you could just really love to cook. You know, like that can be a way that you make yourself happy when love isn't present. Food can actually make you excited. Let me see what else for work. Yeah, some of you work at a distance. Some of you have to like travel to work. Some of you could be traveling nurses. Some of you could work for like Uber. Some of you could be flight attendants. Some of you could be guidance counselors. Some of you can just have to travel really far to work wherever you work. And you can feel guilty because sometimes you feel like, damn, I prayed for this job, but it's just so far. Like, damn, I wish I worked someplace closer, you know? So some of you are still at a job from your past. If this message resonated with you, I'm going to do a full spread on the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on the person who could have hurt you. I want to do a full spread to see what actions will they take in the future. And then I also want to give you additional messages about your family, your children, and work. Love and light.